everybody, and welcome back to the MindCatcher's channel. Today we're going to be doing this nice neutral simple look. Yes, it is quite simple. And we're going to be using two palettes that you possibly already have. I know you do. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, and welcome back. My skin is kind of dry. I got you kind of close, I think. I'm going to start off by using a Derma E Vitamin C Renewing Moisturizer. And I feel like my skin is really changing lately. I used to have super oily skin when I was a little younger, but now my skin is definitely changing. I'm not quite sure what to make of it. I've been using the same skincare for several months, actually through the whole pandemic up until this point. I've been using my Clarins Double Serum, Dr. Zenovia's face wash, and the Clarins Day moisturizer and the evening moisturizer. But that's all I've been using on my skin. And my skin has been doing very well. I don't have any like active breakouts or anything like that. And my pores seem to be in check. Don't have like all those visible pores anymore. But I'm just noticing my skin is just, I guess it's just changing. I don't know. Maybe I'm about to go through the change. I don't know. But things are happening. Alright, so anyway, I know I just gave y'all a whole lot of information that you didn't ask for. Today we're going to be using the Naked palette from Urban Decay. It's been a while since I bust this puppy open. You can see my little N is disappearing. And I think this is my second Naked palette. I believe so. I think I bought this twice. I really love the original. They did come out with another one recently, but I haven't gotten to the store to look at it or anything like that. But because I am a Naked palette collector, I definitely will be getting it sooner or later. So it's coming. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes first. I always do my eyes first because I'm not that great as far as fallout onto my cheeks and face. Some people can do their face first and they don't have any fallout and their face just looks perfect, but I have to do my eyes first in case anything falls. I can clean it up. Okay, so I just put on my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. And anytime I put on primer, I always kind of run my finger along my bottom lash line as well. Kind of helps things stick down there. Your mascara, eyeliner, everything is going to stick and stay in place. I never really have problems with my eye makeup moving or smudging. Never. Alright, that's good prep work. I'm going to just put a little bit of concealer on my lid. Everything that I'm going to use is more earthy tone. Might put a little shimmer on my lid today. I might. So we're just going to do a nice sensible look today. I love this brown shade in the Juvia's Place Chocolates palette. It's like the perfect transition color for me. So you're going to see me use this a lot. This right here. And I feel like, why reinvent the wheel? If it works for you, you continue to buy it. You buy seconds and thirds of it. Keep it in your kit or in your room. And that way you'll always have it. It works for you. Stick to it. I've been talking to a lot of ladies on Instagram and other places that say, hey, I'm not a person that, you know, switches out a lot of makeup. Or I might be a neutral makeup lover. I don't buy too many colorful palettes unless occasion calls for it. So could you do some neutral looks, some staple looks that I could keep in my repertoire so I could use it whenever I need to go someplace? This is work appropriate. I'm not going to get any stares and glares. And I'm like, yeah, we can do that. Why not? Because that's me. That's me. I mean, I can do the colorful looks. It's beautiful. I love watching other people do them as well. But am I going to wear it all the time? Am I going somewhere to be wearing this colorful, like really rainbowish makeup all the time? It's like my time with that is kind of over. I don't think I'll be doing that too often. So I'm just taking a nice fluffy blending brush. You see I'm going to my transition area. It does not have to be neat because we're going to neaten it up later. you're just placing that color there. It's kind of like what I like to call a border. You know, you're going to have a little color above that in your brow bone. You're going to have a little color below that on your lid, your mobile lid. But right now, we're just putting our little border. All right, guys, for our brow bone, we're going to go right here next to that brown. And we're going to use that very lightly. I feel like that's a nice tannish shade for the brow bone. And it's a nice matte. So we can put it in the highest point of our brows right there in that little corner. And kind of drag it down. And we go to the other eye and do the same thing. Okay, I'm going to go back in my transition area. I'm not putting a lot of that brown on my brush. Just windshield wiper motions. And just trying to blend the brow bone and the transition together. Now, there are shades in this chocolate palette that kind of match shades that are in the Naked palette. But there's one shade that I've always liked in here. It's called Toasted. Oh, where is it? Right here. And I can't describe this shade at all, but it's very pretty, very nice and neutral. I've always liked that shade. So we're going to go with that for today. I'm going to get like a glitter glue. Oh, if I can find it. Oh, here it is, like sitting in my face. Okay, so I'm going to use a glitter glue. This is kind of like a shimmery shade. And I like to put on a little bit of glitter glue or something a little sticky on the lid. And then that way it really pops, like it really shows up. And it's like, what's the use in putting on a shade if it's not going to show up? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just using any brush to put that here in the corner. I'm not trying to create a cut crease or anything like that. I'm just giving it a little something sticky to adhere to. And to do this, I'm just following the shape of my eye. I could feel the eyeball. I'm following the shape of my eye. And I'm just applying a little bit of this. I'm not even going all the way across my lid, because I'm going to do some dark shadow back here, like maybe this Creep shade in the Naked palette. I'm going to kind of smoke it out in the back. I think there can be shades inside of a palette that you never use because you're afraid of them, or you use them and you don't get as much like oomph out of the shade, so you just decide I'm not going to use it anymore, and you go all around that shade. Try some glitter glue and give it a little something to stick to, and you might be surprised. You might really like the shade. All right, so the shade is Toasted. I'm going back into that. And I'm pressing. And I used to call this like the Atlanta Housewife shade a long time ago, because they always do these pretty neutral looks on that show. And it's always like coppery or like a toasted, like this shade. Always like that. It always looks nice and neutral and well blended. Always so pretty. But you see how much that shade pops? If I didn't put any glitter glue to really make it stick, you wouldn't see that poppage as much. Poppage, that's a word. So on the side here, I'm going to go into this shade Creep. We're going to try it. If I don't like it, you know what? Let me not go there. I don't think I'm going to like it, because it has like this grayish undertone. I don't think I'm going to like that. Let's go back to the Chocolates palette, and let's go into this deep chocolate right above the transition color I use. Let's go to that one. I don't even want to play around with it because it's so pretty. I don't want to make a mistake. So let's go back here. And we're just working that in that outer V right here. That's a V shape. And this color even gives my eyes some height, because I don't have big eyes. I have little squinty eyes. I always tell you guys with bigger eyes, I'm so jealous of you. But there are ways around it. There are ways to make your eyes look a little larger than what they are. And I think applying that shade just a little higher gives me that height that I want. We're going to go into our waterline down here. We're going to put a little black in there. And this is an Aqua Excel pencil from Makeup Forever. And I'm hoping they still sell these things because they are wonderful. And they had shades in, oh, so many colors. So many colors. And they all work very well. They don't smudge. You can cry. You can rub your eyes. Sinuses, allergies, all of that stuff. You don't have to worry about anything moving. I think that these were perfect for weddings and things like that. Okay, so that's what we're looking like so far. And this is not something that I haven't done before. We've seen similar shades before on my channel. I'm just taking us back through some of these palettes. I have so many palettes sitting here. And it's like, pull them out and just reminisce. Use them again. Okay, so we're going to use some mascara. I'm using the Hypnose Drama Mascara. And this is from Lancome. I've always loved this mascara from them. And we're just darkening my lashes. This was one of my favorite mascaras to use on my bottom lashes. They really pop when you use this. I mean, like, they pull out lashes you never thought you had and really make them look like something. And when you use this with their Hypnose Drama, I think they have a primer that goes with it, your lashes are going to be so long. You're going to be like shocked. All right, guys, I'm going to try to find some nice fluffy lashes. These came from Amazon. Here they are right here. Now, they're a bit wide for my eyes, so I'm going to have to cut them. I'm going to cut them, and I'm going to come back and show you guys what they look like. Whenever you're cutting the lashes so they can be a little shorter for your smaller eyes, always cut the outside in, never cut the inside. I did learn that. So we are back. I'm not sure how I feel about these lashes. They're kind of big. But they'll do, because if I take them off, I'm going to mess up the makeup. So, we're going to move on. I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. I'm going to use Benefit's Pore Professional. I have a little tester here, so I'm going to use that up. Now, guys, in my opinion, the Professional Primer from Benefit is like more for drier skin people, because I've used that out and about and it did not last long. My makeup was like coming off. It wasn't good. I'm not going anywhere right now. That's why I chose to use it. I had a tester, and instead of using my good stuff, I'd rather use that if I'm not really going anywhere. But that's not my fave. I really love the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector for oily skin. That stuff works. Okay. Today I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. And this is in shade 368 Golden, Deep Golden. I think that's what it says. I think I reviewed this in 360 or 365, something like that. I went a little deeper. I could have had 368. I don't remember. But I chose this. I saw it in CVS the other day. And I said it's been a while since I used that. Nothing was ever wrong with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. I loved it. It's just that so many different things come out and you want to try everything and you just forget, you know. You use it up and you don't go back to the store and buy more. And you kind of get sucked into what everybody else is doing and using, and you forgot what actually worked best for your own skin. So that's what happened. So when I saw it, I said, let me jump on this. It's only about, what, $8 and $9 in the store? Something like that. If that. I don't even think it was $8. But you see, it gives me pretty good color and coverage. Everything is pretty much spot on. And it worked pretty well out and about. It really mattified. I had no complaints with this. Everybody went kind of crazy for this foundation at one point. And the other one by Maybelline, gosh, I can't think of it right now. I I love that one too. If I could think of it, I'll put it here in the video. But I love that one as well. I think I did verses between this one and that one. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Sephora concealer. This is their gel concealer, and I told you guys I love it. And just when I was about to go and try some other colors, we had to go through the whole lockdown. I bought this one online because I was going by Naima Tang's video when she first reviewed it. And it worked out as a great, you know, like contour for me. But I really wanted to try other shades in it because it's just that good. And I never went back to the store to try any shades from Sephora. You know, to see what they look like in person and try to at least get the right thing. Because it works so well, like blending with all the different foundations I've had. I would love to get it in a lighter shade for highlighting. But I just don't want to go too light. So I wanted to try it out in person. At least swatch it. And again, this is the Sephora brand concealer. This is their gel serum concealer. I think that's what they call it. And the shade is called Devil's Food. Alright, I'm going to go under my eye with a lighter concealer. This one is from CoverGirl. This is in the shade Bronze. And this is in their True Blend collection. This is the same concealer I used on my eyelids. Now before I set it, I usually go around with my foundation brush one more time, just around the perimeter of that concealer and the contour shade, and I kind of just press and blend a bit before I set it. I have some of the MAC Dark Deepest in the mineralized powder. I don't really use this. I just decided to pick it up today, guys. I never really use this. So. And this powder here is a oldie but a goodie. I've had it a while. This is Warm Saffron. And this is from Dermablend. I really love this shade. I usually apply this under the eyes. Okay, as a blush today, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl bronzer. And this one is in, you guys know this one. Oh boy, I can't think of the name. Ebony? Yeah, I think it's Ebony. So, I'm just using that as a blush today. They say that they do have this in different packaging. But then some of you guys told me it's not the same thing. So I'm not going to tell you guys to go out and get it, but it's supposed to be the exact same thing in different packaging. So you can try it out, see if you like it. It's supposed to be in the drugstore. Oh, I can't think of the name of the line. It's whatever replaced the Queen collection. Is it True Blend? I can't remember. They put it all together and they said it was going to replace the Queen collection. Everything was going to be cohesive and they were going to have all the shades together. I want to say it's True Blend, but it could be something else. I'm not sure. I plan on putting some more mascara on the bottom lashes, but before I do that, I'm going to use my All Nighter makeup setting spray, one of my favorites. Now, if you're looking for a drugstore makeup setting spray, Milani has a good one called Make It Last. And they have Make It Last Matte, Make It Last Dewy. But it works very well. It really does. Alright friends, we're going to use our Hypnose Drama Mascara on the bottom lash line now. Be very careful. Even though Toasted is very light and bright in the inner corner, I'm still going to apply maybe the shade Sin. It's right there. It's a little bit lighter. Let me put it on the bottom lash line first just to see. We're going to move on to lips. Now I'm going to try something. Because I think I bought this before, this NYX Butter Gloss. I always use my Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I said, let me try to find something a little bit more affordable. So I decided to test this out because it reminds me of one of the shades. This one is in the shade Madeline. You guys know I'm gonna wear the crap out of this Pitch lip liner from ColourPop. Y'all know they discontinued it. It's my favorite dark brown. I have not bought any other ColourPop pencils since then. I do plan on making a purchase, just not right now. All right, so we're gonna use that. And my pencil is all messed up, but that's fine. I know how to work with it. And I blend it in. And sometimes I just put on some gloss and I leave the house just like this. That's what I do. I love this pencil. I don't know why y'all don't like my pencil. Okay, so I'm going into the butter gloss called Madeline or Madeline. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, wow. You can't tell me that's not a great combo. So I tried something new and I liked it. All right, so I'm gonna do something with my hair. This is my natural hair. I did wash and deep condition and cut and dye my hair. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw where I was asking everybody, you think I should dye my hair? More of you said no than yes. But I said I wanted to look a little bit more youthful. So I went ahead and I just rinsed it black. I used Dark and Lovely this time because my husband was out of his dye that he was using, which was excellent. That stuff lasted a long time. You guys see, I haven't dyed or rinsed my hair since then. I just started seeing little white hairs popping out, so I'm loving the simpler hair color. He's going to be doing another review very soon on it because his beard is like really whitening out now. So it's time for him to reapply. But I love that stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to take these braids loose and whatever wave or ripple we have, that's what we're going to deal with and show you the completed look. So stay tuned. All right, friends, so these are your eyes. And this is your completed look. And all I did was take my hair loose and just pull those braids apart. That's it. And my hair is very, very well conditioned. I love the way it turned out. But guys, I went through heck trying to detangle my hair this time. We went to Disney and I caught myself doing some wash and goes and it washed and went. And I was not prepared. I really thought that I could use the Disney shampoo and conditioner and do my hair, and y'all, it was a tangled mess. So for about 4 days, I really didn't comb through my hair. I just kept wetting my hair, putting conditioner in it, rinsing it out, and then putting like gel in there. Now the curls were popping and everything, but when I got home, it was a tangled mess. So I had to cut quite a bit of hair. It doesn't look like I cut a lot, but I did. A lot came out. A lot came out. So I'm not the happiest camper about that, but I'll never do that again. I'll come with my own stuff. I possibly will never go on like any vacation and call myself doing a wash and go. I have not perfected that yet. I was being lazy, you know, and I just didn't do a good job. Plus I used their stuff and I knew better. Y'all, I knew better, but I tried it. I tried it. I'm just telling y'all not to try it. Anyway, this is it. I think that this is a very pretty look. You can't tell me that this is not like that Atlanta housewife look, like when they're doing that season finale and all of them on stage, or even in their everyday lives. It's like they're always just so made up and just so pretty every day. So it's like simple, but it looks like you did something. And then they put on those lashes like these, and it really like amps the look up a lot. So loving it, loving it. And thank you guys so much for joining me. This is for all of you guys who scolded me for not doing a talk through. So here's your talk through, and I am so glad I could do it for you. Please remember to click subscribe and click that like button. I'm almost at 60,000 subscribers, so please help me get there. I want to get there before the summer, and it's quickly approaching. So please share my videos with all your friends. There's a share button down there. You can take that link, especially on your phone, and just paste it on Facebook or paste it on Instagram, or share a screenshot on Instagram and say, follow my favorite beauty vlogger on YouTube. And you know, people will come over, and I appreciate that. So I will talk to you guys in the next one. Thank you again. Cyber kisses. Bye.